Hello, welcome to Home Designs by Amanda. Today we're going to do a quick project. It's a single layer project that is an invitation for our church Christmas play. And what I did was I designed it on kind of how I wanted not graphics, that's what we're going to put on it today, how I wanted the fonts to look on it, and then I went ahead and put stamps on it to add graphics, and so we're going to do that. And I am using my stamp positioning tool to do this because I have quite a few of these to do. I did about 20 and I have 16, I think, no, 12 more I'm going to do tonight, and then if I need more I have it all ready to go. The thing I like about a stamp positioning tool is that once you get it into place, you can just ink it up and go. And I liked how I was able to put all of my red rubber clear mount stamps on here, and I took out the padding that you would need if you were using photopolymer stamps. So this is nice, but with this project, it gets me super excited about getting the Stamparatus that Stampin' Up! Is bringing out in the early part of next year. I have registered for reserved mine, and the next reserve period is on December 5th, and with how quickly the first one's reserved out, I would definitely say that you need to be like right ready on December 5th. I'll put all the information for that in the corresponding blog post, which will be linked down below in the description box. But you're going to definitely want to get reserved for that. It is $49 for their stamp positioning tool. There will be pictures on the web in the blog post as well. And some of the great features that I saw in the video for that is how it's going to be movable. So the hinges on it are movable, and so that gives you more stamping services as well. So you'd be able to use the front and the back. Plus there's an extra one of these, whatever plate, I guess you call this a plate. And so with that, my thinking is that what's great about that is that I'd be able to have red rubber on one set and photopolymer on the other set, and then I'd be able to do my stamping that way. It might come a little difficult when you have like the same stamp in more than one place, but if you definitely had like two different sets of stamping that you wanted to do on repeated amounts of things, on like assembly line kind of thing, it's going to be great for that. And just the way that it's going to be set up to have four stamping areas for the things. But today we're going to just go ahead and use the simple one that I have here. We're going to start with Green Garden, and I'm using some of the stamps from the Hearts Come Home stamp set, and this one is from the, and I don't have it up there, that was down there, the Merry Mistletoe stamp set, right there, the banner there. And then I have a snowflake that we'll use in a little bit from the December Paper Pumpkin. No, that was November Paper Pumpkin. And then I have the coffee cup here from the Mary Cafe, one of my favorites. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to just stamp up this. So what I'm going to go ahead and secure that down. And depending on how you want to do this, you could go through and do all of your green. Since these ones aren't using a stamp positioning tool, they're actually using blocks, we can go through and do those later. So you could just go through, and right now, like, while I have the green open, I could go through and do all the green and just get that part done on the invitations. Like that. Or you can take, if you're more like you like to move around a little bit more, you could go ahead and take this out and stamp on your other things and go. So we're going to go ahead and move along so you can see all of the other ones, and I'll go back and do these a little bit later. Right now I just wanted to show you what you can do. So I'm going to use, since they're photopolymer, I'm going to use my Stampin' Pearson mat here, and I do cover it so I don't get any ink that might be off of the page on it. I'm using Cherry Cobbler for the coffee cup. And just stamping those out. And then I have a gold copper that I bought at the box store, just because we don't have metallic, and it does give it a little bit of sparkly without having to go through and put Wink of Stella on. Like, I used this little one, which is actually the bigger of the two, from the October Paper Pumpkin Kit. So you get some really cute stamps from the Paper Pumpkin Kits. And you can always go back and get refills, which I don't believe there's any refills left for either the October or November. But you can get refills of the or the actual past kit if you need the stamp set with it. If you're a current subscriber. So if you want to subscribe and go ahead and get subscribed for the December Paper Pumpkin Kit, you can do that now by if you sign up by the 10th of December, you will get the December kit, which is usually something that has to do with like calendar type things for the upcoming year. And so with oh boy. See, when you're talking and not paying attention. I just did a red, and I got the pigment ink all over my red. So we'll clean that up. So what I would do for this is I just take an acrylic type thing. You could even use like an old credit card, not a credit card, what are those, like gift card. Like an old gift card type thing. And I just smooth that out and get that off of there. I should get most of that off there. It's a little bit different with that being a pigment ink, so now it's kind of a little sparkly, but I'm okay with sparkle. So the next couple of things that I do in Cherry Cobbler might be, you know, shimmery, which will be this. So hey, that works for me. But I would not do that purposely. And then I'll just, with a mistake, can clean up here and get back on track with that. So I'll do some more stamping here in a little bit. But so these are what you can do. They're just quick invitations that are fun, and you could still use your stamping, and yet you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have something that says that, and you don't need to get you can use your stamps for other things. Obviously I could have done all of the graphics on the computer, but in a way this seemed more fun to me and a little bit more what I felt like doing this year. So thank you for coming to create with me today. If you need any more information or some of the things I discussed in here, you can head over to the corresponding blog post, which is linked down below. And I hope that you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Hope you come back soon. Bye!